She's covered in dints. And we've got a flood happening now. Cool.
Duck's guts.
Oh, Frankie, it's Paint Ute Saturday here. How you going?
Not bad.
Oh, what have you done here? All this Mandalorian's getting covered up.
It's not going to be the best paint job. It's sort of going to be the paint job you get when you crash your car in Hardy's Heroes.
Right.
You need it ready for the race the next
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, this car has had a bit of an accident damage at the back here, Frankie, thanks to yours truly at the Armco at Wakefield, but no one would ever know.
Well, yeah, we won't tell anybody.
No. All right, well, this car was in a hailstorm, and as you can see, this side got absolutely hammered. And yeah, more comedy later in the channel. And this side, look at this, just got absolutely blistered, but Clooney Garage Paint and Panel has been onto the job here. That's a replacement bonnet we got off another Commodore. We're going to put our new HDT grill in there. And this side's not a bad, Frankie, but a little couple of pimples here and there.
Well, yeah, she's been a grocery getter as well, so there's a couple of little marks here and there. But
I hear a bush jumped out of the previous owner, Frankie, at the back there. No, okay, righto. Well, we're going to show you all the process of painting this bad girl today. We're going to put her in some primer and get stuck into it. Let's go.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something, don't take for granted.
Well, Frankie, welcome back, and you've just put a bit of matte black on, Frankie, out of the gun.
yeah, the first coat of colour.
What?
There's a million seams in it,
Yes.
but nothing that a couple of stickers won't fix.
No, it didn't look like this when I owned it. No.
Probably didn't.
No, look at this, Frankie. So, oh, look what you've done here.
You shouldn't be able to find much green.
No, I don't think there's any more Hulks here, Frankie. You think they've all packed up and gone home?
Yes.
But I tell you what, it's a bit easier using the gun than spray cans, yeah?
Oh, you bet.
Done in the tray this time. And she's looking. And you got yourself a spare bonnet there, Frankie.
We do. This is the hail damage bonnet, so this is
Oh,
no
okay.
biggie.
Right.
If you ever wanted to know what was underneath that strengthening panel,
Oh, jeez, what have you done there?
these blobs of things.
Oh,
So
right.
obviously we won't use this bonnet
No.
for a road car.
Definitely not. A bit of weight saving there, Frankie.
A little bit.
Yes. All right, so we're going to get some gloss into the gun and keep painting away. So many people have seen our videos of you using spray cans, particularly not for a car of this size or not the sort of finish you want, Frankie. This gives it a much better finish.
I'd not get that stripiness.
Yes.
In the can.
That's it. That's it.
A bit easier.
No, very good. So she's gone on pretty flat, and we will keep going in a second here and get the gun going. Let's go. Right, bit of action here.
Well, this is what she looks like now. Got a bit of gloss off the gun. Fred.
Look out. Mate, Clooney Garage Paint and Panel at your service here, Frankie. Looking good, doesn't it?
Yeah. They tell me it's a 100 paint job.
100 mile an hour or 100 metres?
Exactly, and she looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, there's quite a few little bits and pieces, marks around it, and we're obviously going to have to sand off a bit of, what do they call that, orange peel.
Bit of orange peel, that's a bit of wet sanding your friend Frankie, and then a bit of paint polishing. We'll show all the viewers all the tools we've been using, but Frankie, this is out of the HDT stables. You've been busy online there, ordering some stuff?
We're going to have to fettle that in. It doesn't just sort of bolt in, nothing lines up, so we'll make that work.
I think a bit of Sikaflex is your friend there, Frankie.
And there's the difference between matte black and gloss black.
Yeah, look at that.
Yes.
Hey, what happened to all the spilt paint in the back?
I think it's gone. Yes.
You're a bad man. Oh, so Frankie, it's just flashing off. Probably getting a bit of sunlight come through here late in the afternoon here, and it's looking good. We'll show all the viewers a bit of an indiscretion there, Frankie.
Little run. We did get a run, and we got plenty of orange peel. So what did you use to paint it?
Well, I used a couple of different guns. I used, that's the good old trusty work quip with the 1.4 nozzle, and then we use that with the matte and the primer, and then we obviously finish it off with our star gun. Use that for the VP as well. So that's a very nice gun. It's got a 1.4 nozzle as well.
And they work better with the filter in back to front, do they?
Oh, on the right. It goes the right way.
Okay.
But look at this piece de resistance. That's my new samurai gun, and we'll it's got a very nice nozzle on the end of him.
Did you use that one?
No, didn't use that one. That's for next time. And the VP was painted with this nice little red gun here, so we know that that one works.
Sweet. More guns you know what to do with.
I know, guns all over the show here, Frankie. I'll show you the paint polishing, which is next. Let me put these away.
So we've used 8 litres of paint, which included our gloss enamel top coat.
Yep.
And this was our
Bit of matte
black,
yeah,
which looked really nice, I thought, but we're going gloss this time, so
bit of gloss.
all good.
So Frankie, these are your friend when you're painting. Our little rupees paint polisher.
Ooh,
Little Bigfoot. So here's the go. And it's got 2 different pads. It's got a coarse and a fine. So that's the fine. You finished off on the VP. But we'll probably go wet and dry 1500, then 2000. Sand it back, get a nice flat colour sand, and then we'll do a bit of paint polishing.
the sanding and polishing makes us the painter we ain't.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yes, so, yep. That'll be good.
As long as we don't get any feedback from Marcel about the quality of our paint, because it ain't great. This is our...
Tell all the viewers about this abomination.
Yeah, well, this was hail damaged, so it's either chuck it away or put a heap of bog in it. So we've got a heap of bog in it.
Yep.
And we'll put a big sticker on that to cover a multitude of sins. But that was as wet as I dared paint it. It's got a ton of...
But Frankie, it didn't run. I saw you going, quite slow there, and it didn't run.
Trying my best. I have no idea what I'm doing.
No.
But quite a few sins in that one.
Right.
But with enough sanding and polishing, that'll be as flat as we can get it.
Yep. All right, Frankie. So I reckon we let this flash off maybe for about another half hour, and then we're going to try an inconspicuous area and try a bit of colour sanding. So we'll get on to that.
Nice. I want to unwrap it and get rid of all these things on the windows.
Oh, okay.
Go for a drive.
Well, she's out of the shed, out in the sun. Frankie, what do you think?
Wow, different, isn't it?
Oh, very nice. We need your new windscreen, Frankie.
Yeah, get one of them.
Yep. It's got a bit of loose particles on at the moment that will obviously, when we have wet sand, that'll all come off.
Yep.
She's looking very nice. When did you put the new cam in it, Frankie?
Ghost cam?
Yes.
Might have to.
No.
Well, a little cheapy cam.
Oh, I think so. A little bit cheap and nasty. Oh, all right, Frankie. So our next job here, we'll just let it dry off in the sun here for a bit. And then we are going to start our colour sanding and then our paint polishing probably in about a week's time, I think.
I'll be the go.
Okay. Hey Clooney Garage fans, welcome back. Well, we keep working on the ute, and now have a look, she's back inside the shed, and as you can see, we have started the big process of colour sanding and polishing. So the bonnet has just been done in 1500 and 2000, and we've just done the first round of buffing and polishing, and as you can see, a little bit different to the guards there, but that's only on the coarse pad, so we're still going to hit that up with the fine pad and get all those 2000 grit swirls and scratches out. Just started to colour sand the other guard, and then we'll obviously polish that and then keep moving on through to the doors, get all the high spots down, get any type of imperfections out of the paint. But she's not bad. This bit hasn't been sanded at all, as you can see. Bit of Fred's reflection there, so she's not in bad nick. So not bad for a shed paint job. And we've done all in the tray where there were misdemeanors and spilt paint and all the rest of it. That's all in matte now. It's looking a hell of a lot better. And then we'll start getting our new Ken Block tribute livery on, which I've shared with you before, but I'll flash up a few more photos here of what it might look like. And it could look incredibly beautiful, just quietly. We're gonna have to do a little bit of white paint for where we want to have some trickery. But then yeah, it'll be primarily a gloss background that we'll be working with. And then you guys will see us out on the track with a very unique looking ute. But yeah, she is a far cry to what it used to look like. And just goes to show you what you can do in a shed at home. You don't have to have a big spray booth. I mean, this is not a showroom paint job by any stretch of the imagination, but for a race car, it's going to be pretty good. Alright, on that note, we'll leave you there and stay tuned for the next episode.